Yes, Sirski. Yes, Sirski. Yes, Sirski. We live in the building. That's what I'm talking about. We turning this bitch up. Episode 21 of Fusion Radio Uncut. Yes, Sirski. My boy Talk on this bitch. How you doing? How y'all coming? We got two people watching, man. How y'all coming, man? We live in the building. I got my boy in the building with me. Who we talking about? My boy, Crypto Dex. You get what I'm saying? Live in the building. Oh, shut up. That's what I'm talking about. So, you ain't no stranger to Fusion Radio, you know what I'm saying? But this your first time on Fusion Radio Uncut, so I definitely want to thank you for you feeling me, tapping in with me. We was already tapped in, chopped it up many a times, you know what I'm saying? You already know we locked in on some swim team shit, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to other members, you know what I'm saying, on some swim team shit. But, we came to celebrate you today, man. We celebrating Crypto Dex today, man. So, on Fusion Radio episode 21, man. So that's what we doing, man. So first, you know what I'm saying? I want to start this off, you know what I'm saying? Probably with a little introduction, you know what I'm saying? Because, this is a new platform and stuff like that. It's still people out there that probably still don't know who you is and stuff like that. Probably never heard none of your music. So I just want to start you from the beginning a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So you can go ahead and tell the people a little bit about, like, where you came from, you know what I'm saying? How you was raised, and then, like, tell us a little bit how you eventually end up getting into the music.
Yeah, for sure. Crypto Dex from the east side. Uh, Honestly, I got into music of a family. Feel what I'm saying? So just watching my grandparents build music industry, gospel, and seeing what they had to go through. You know what I'm saying? Seeing the hustle. They actually put food on the table, music. So you know what I'm saying? It made me want to. But at first, I didn't really like it. It seemed like what really got to it. You know what I'm saying? They had rehearsal every Tuesday. They rehearse. They having me once every week. Got two shows weekend, church, porch, feel me? So I think the heart then them raising us, and I realized that God gave me a talent and I just wanted to execute, keep the family legacy going, man.
That's what I'm talking about, my boy. That's what I'm talking about. So I can't really remember, you know what I'm saying? Because, see, that last interview we had, though, in the studio, that was so long ago, you know what I'm saying? I can't really remember why you said, or, like, how did you end up coming up with Crypto Dex as your stage name, though? So tell us a little bit about, like, how did the Crypto Dex come in?
Man, so I was just one day, man, just making a bunch of songs about financial freedom. You know what I'm saying? My original artist name is DTL. I got a lot of catalog under that name, DTL. So I was at a time I was kind of reinventing myself, my sound, like how I'm approaching music and stuff like that. And once I just started learning about the cryptocurrency, stock market, and all this stuff, I just more so into that space. As rap just kind of came, like it just kind of came there. I just started calling crypto. I think one day I'm rapping about crypto and I say crypto. And I was like, let's go from there.
For sure, man, for sure. So tell me, like, okay, so before we really get into Crypto Dex, like, we got to talk about who you was in the beginning first, you know what I'm saying? Because we want to have Crypto Dex if we didn't have who you was in the beginning. So, like, you touched on it a little bit, like, but really going to depth, like, because you said you got a lot of catalog with that name, you know what I'm saying? You put in a lot of work with that name. So tell me, like just break down how it was in that era of your life as far as making music, and then, like, tell me, like, what happened at one point that you end up thinking, like, man, I think it's time for me to transition a little bit, though. Like, yeah, I'm doing my thing over here, but I think it's time for me to be something different, you know what I'm saying? Like, like, what happened to make you get to that point, though, you know what I'm
Yeah, so I feel like I always made music that I've always like been ahead of my time. You feel what I'm saying? And
saying?
I'm ahead of time is where people let it was like they get it. So I figure out a way to get back and actually, what I'm saying, stay where the people at a little bit. Like, I move a little forward, like I'm creative and like typically it's like I was making music that sound like now, like 5, 10 years, like I I that, like, so like that's just how it goes. And, you know what I'm saying? But as far as the DTL go, I got a lot of projects, man. Once again, drop Malcolm X. I didn't drop Before the Surge. I didn't drop Sorry for the Interlude. I didn't drop Skateboard of Fire. I didn't drop Mario and Luigi. I dropped, like I had so many projects I can't even think of them all. You feel what I'm saying? So I just rebrand basically in so many words.
Okay. Okay. So rebranding, you get what I'm saying, coming out whole different circuit, whole different way of thinking, whole different vibe, whole different everything, you know what I'm saying? Like what was that reaction from the fans or just reaction from your people in general, you know what I'm saying, when you made that transition? Like was that like something that you talked over with your people first, or that was just something that kind of came out the woodworks and niggas had to just get used to it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was a little bit of both. Shout out to my boy Killer J. He always like before I had the mindset of like going into the crypto thing. He was like, you need to make a melodic project. He was more aiming so like you need to try R&B, fuck with your vocals. I'm not jacking that. Like I don't want to be out. So, so yeah. As some time went down, you know what I'm saying, I ended up getting blessed and getting around these very good young men. Skull Life, Tazo, Juan Two Times, Jay for Bravo, uh, Cuddy, you know what I'm saying, Riz. Like I'm around these young gentlemen and shit like that, and they seem like I'm trying to do the melodic shit, like I didn't, like I couldn't get it. Like it was like, cause I'm just so good at making music, but that's just the one thing I struggle with, just trying to out, notes and all that. They end up sitting me down and showing me how to do that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? And once I figured out like what's my vocal shit and how it works for me, yeah, you know,
It was up there
yeah,
for sure. But one thing to your point though, like that melodic shit ain't easy though. Like niggas be trying to do that shit. That shit,
I, you got
like
more vocal.
niggas think like. Don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with trying to be an artist and trying to be different. There's nothing wrong with that. But like, only certain niggas can really do that shit for real. For real. Like, basically, what I'm trying to say is like, when you step into that type of lane, it's like it's a lot more to that than just trying to do that. Like you gotta really practice that shit, work on that shit. Cause like now you trying to, I ain't gonna say necessarily sing, but like you're not just regularly like rapping. You're not just fluent. Like you trying to put a little sauce to that shit. Like put a little harmony to it. Like that ain't just something you just jump out the bed and just
Hell yeah.
be cold. Hell no. Like certain niggas that's like that's their lane and that's what they do. Like yeah, they could jump out the bed and do that. But like probably niggas like us that ain't really they lane and they trying to do it. Like we gotta work at that type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Took me a little while to finally get some shit I actually liked and have a lot of shit. Like I was just finna ready to give. You know what I'm? Is I'm just get back to rapping. You feel? Yeah,
For sure, my boy. For sure. So
figure it
I
out.
I know the people, I know they looking like, man, so we've been hearing them chop it up for a little minute. We've been talking and conversing, you get what I'm saying, ask you a couple questions, but I know they like, man, when we gonna get a chance to hear some music from them? You know what I'm saying? Let's check Crypto Dex out, man. So you send me two songs, you get what I'm saying? So the name of the two songs that you sent me is the first one, which is a feature, and it's called Pay for Love. You know what I'm saying? Then the second one you send me is called Cartier Lenses. You know what I'm saying? So out of those two songs, which one you want to play on Fusion Radio Uncut first?
Man, both of my songs, man. I love Cartier Lens. That's the song I've been, I love rocking out. But you know what? Paid for the love, man. Shout out T.O. Montana on that one. You know what I'm saying? Uh, yeah, man. I'm sure that nigga done paid for the love in some sort of way. They time, they frustration somewhere.
Hell no. No, you definitely right though. In some type of way, that's like how they say you kind of pay for the cat, but without paying for the cat type shit. Like you
That,
pay for it, but you're not in like directly paying for it. You indirectly
hell
paying
yeah.
for it because you put so much time and effort into trying to get the money.
Say the biggest step in the game is the wife, man. Cause look, you can talk about I don't spend money on no women. Get you a wife, it's over with. That's your empire right there.
No, for real. Yeah, it's gonna go in the pockets. You're gonna spend some money. I
Yeah,
ain't even got no wife, and I
exactly. Imagine and it really, yeah,
So we finna go ahead and get into it, man. So let's listen to this Crypto Dex for the love of the money. Shout out to this feature, man. You said what's his name on T.O. Montana? Yes, Sirski, T.O. Montana. Shout out T.O. Montana, man. So we finna go ahead and get into this joint. Let's see how you coming.
yeah.
Okay, pay for the love, pay for the love, but it's never mine. Pretty bitches never satisfied. All this money, leave them mesmerized. Down the phone, gotta hypnotize. Ricky Martin got me energized. Trap house be the enterprise. Maybe I'm in my zone, I feel it. Catch the Holy Ghost while I'm counting the digits. Soak it up like I like my mentions. Moving that work that's far from pitches. With the wrist, I got nice precision. Cartier lens, I ice my vision. Two bad bitches, they like the scissor. Two bad bitches, they look like scissor. Okay, money all on my mind. Baby, don't play with my mind. She like Zodiac X9. My diamond like sun in the sky. She let it up born in July. It's never enough. Never can swim too much. 1738 in my cup. Too electrifying like Elon Musk. Okay, pay for the love. Pay for the love, but it's never mine. Pretty bitches never satisfied. All this money, leave her mesmerized. Down the phone, got her hypnotized. Ricky Martin got me energized. Trap house be the enterprise. Yeah, you know we go together like the sun in the sky. You know? Yeah, you can pay for that love, but that love is priceless. Big crypto, skull. Yeah, eat the pot up, call it penalized. Kill that pussy like a genocide. Kill that pussy like it's in the eyes. I can tell you how to feel inside. Cause the currency keep coming in, baby, but you know we been the guys. Getting busy on the internet, paying for that love, I can't minimize. Okay, Saxon Fifth, no Macy's. Hyper beast like Casey. Ice on like I'm Brady. Trap booming, no JP. Skull life like the Navy. Flip too hard, we wavy. Two bad bitches look like JT. Okay, pay for the love. Pay for the love, but it's never mine. Pretty bitches never satisfied. All this money, leave them mesmerized. Diamond on, gotta hypnotize. Ricky Martin got me energized. Trap house be the enterprise. She like some XR, some XR, some XR, some XR, some XR. She let it up on the July, on the
So,
Yeah, Sirski. So that shit was cold though. I'm funny. That shit was cold. I fuck with that beat. He made that beat
yeah,
too.
T.O. Montana. So T.O. Montana is the producer. I just featured him. I like to do that with my producers because I'm a producer too, and I know how it feel to feel like you like kind of trying to hide them in the background. Only way you go hide me in the background as a producer if you cash me the fuck out. Like you gotta money. Like I don't give a fuck. You ain't gotta know who the fuck I am. But if until then, you gotta tell these niggas no, it's Dexter on the.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
yeah,
Hey, that shit wasn't even that funny like that. But it's like
yeah.
you should see how you was looking when you said that shit.
Shit for real.
And that nigga say you gotta catch me the fuck out.
You got to, man. You rocking
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, I needed that laugh. That shit was just fake funny as hell. So you gotta catch me the fuck out.
part
Nah, for
of
real.
shit like that, man. Got
Nah.
my hands in the pot with an artist and kind of trying to figure things out when it get when paperwork and shit start happening in the background with business. Now you gotta start to figure out where the fuck you land. Hey, this is my work too, so feel
No,
me.
for real though. And I'm glad that you even broke it down like that and you spoke about it like that because it's like, at Fusion Radio, we always like to get the people that's watching game, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people that do watch us and tune into what we got going on here at Fusion, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
they younger artists, you know what I'm saying? Artists that probably just started their career and stuff like that. So when they see these interviews, I want them to take some type of game from it. So like, just speak a little bit about that. Cause me personally, I feel like depending on who you are as an artist and who you working with, I feel like in the beginning of you working with like a producer or whoever you working with, y'all need to get the business side out the way first. Like
Exactly.
talk about how y'all gonna work, how this shit working, how this going, what the band. So how we splitting this shit up? Like you know what I'm saying? That type of shit gotta be talked about first. Cause then you don't wanna start making shit. Then when the business side come, now niggas looking like hey,
Right.
shit start getting critical, you know what I'm saying? So speak about that a little bit though.
Yeah, man. So I think it's important. Like before I drop some gems real fast, I always make it important, especially like any artist around me that work, especially like you like lock in with me, whoever you know what I'm saying? If you I know you're an artist, I'm like you got your ass cap, got your BMI, you feel what I'm saying? So those the first things that you start off with, making sure you register your music, getting your performance right, baby. You know what I'm saying? Get your sync license. You know what I'm saying? When you get you some sync license, now you can start to be able to play your music on. They catch on through the algorithm or other things outside, just like radio. You feel me? Then, you know what I'm saying? Of course, you want to get you a distributor, and shit like that. And mainly, most important, man, just surround yourself around like-minded people. You feel what I'm saying? Like just like-minded people, and then eventually, like you start to like I guess what I want to say like attract those type of people because of the atmosphere that you in. Like that's more spiritual and just like a grounded thing. But like honestly, so I said all that to say is if you is working with someone that you can't like have that trustworthiness, build the relationship with, but y'all cross paths on work. Hey, get some simple little, you know what I'm saying, split sheets. Just saying, hey, my name, da da da, name, da da da, aka this, Keese, crypto. We go split this down 50%. With your writers, our publishing. With your writers, your publishing. We're gonna do it like that. Cool. At least we have the documented. Now let's go have fun. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, my boy. Thank you. Cause I be trying like when you talk to some of these artists, like it be like I think a lot of us think that you can just go on YouTube, jump on somebody's shit, make
Yeah.
a hit song, change your life, take your mama out the trenches, and then that's just it type shit. Like I don't think
Yeah,
they
it happened.
understand.
It happened, but that's like playing a fucking lottery. Like you can go play the lottery today for 3 billion. You might get it, but it's a big chance that you're not. You feel me? But it's like I can't knock you and say that you're not, and you be the nigga to do it. So you
No,
feel
for sure,
me?
for sure. So one thing I definitely want to talk to you about. I definitely want to talk to you about because I ain't seen you in person or I ain't called since I think the last time I seen was at the at the showcase. You know what I'm saying? At the showcase we did. You know what I'm saying? That was the last time I seen you in person. That was a couple weeks ago. So in between that time and now, you know what I'm saying? You dropped the skit. You dropped a funny ass skit. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? A funny ass skit. You know what I'm saying? And when you drop this skit, you drop this with a real funny comedian from the city by the name of Burn Pope. You know what I'm saying? So first, I want to just talk about like what was like how did you, I don't want to necessarily like you ain't got to give your game and how you set up your connection, no shit like that, but like what was the whole mind state behind doing that though? Because I know it was in some type of way to get your name out there more, but it probably was something that you probably wanted to do too. Like, so what was the whole mind state behind just making that move in general? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the whole mindset is to get that publicity and that marketing. You feel what I'm saying? Like there's no wrong way to market. You just gotta market, put yourself out there. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta think of strategic and think out the box. So if I get like a lit comedian from the city doing his thing, get his own himself, you know what I'm saying? And then however way that I get blessed to make that connection with him, man, he willing to work. You know what I'm saying? Putting each other's work together and we sharing on each other. Even though yeah, really big name, people know him, but I might think got him an extra 3 followers or some shit. And he probably vice versa. You know what I mean? So it be shit like that.
Hold on, my boy. I don't mean to cut you out, but they say it's an echo when you talking and shit like that. They can't really hear you clear. It's like it's going in and out.
Yeah. Let me see. Should I exit it out and come back in?
Nah. You sound clear now. I don't know if it was how you had your phone set up
Yeah.
or I can hear you clear now.
that's a possibility. My bad. There we go.
Yeah, that sound a little bit better now. Yeah. Go
Hmm.
ahead.
Yeah. So but yeah, man. Shout out to my manager Casey, Mobile Casey. You know what I'm saying? She helped set that up. You know what I'm saying? So that was cool. And man, he a genuine dude too though. He a real genuine, cool dude. You know what I'm saying? Think on his feet real fast, talented. You know what I mean? So yeah. I appreciate working with
So like put me in the room though, like like is he like what type of nigga this is? Like tell us about this nigga, cause you know I only seen this nigga on the internet. You know what I'm saying? I never met this man in person. I never had a conversation with. I don't know what to expect from him. So like what was your experience like? You know what I'm saying? Like when you met him, like how you thought that nigga was gonna be? You know what I'm saying? When you met him in person, like
I was ready for the nigga to be funny, man. The nigga really a hustler. You feel me? Like he over there selling tickets. He selling tickets for his stuff. He talking to another young lady on the side. She's like she does content. She's like a paraplegic content creator and stuff like that. And he was just over there talking to her, giving her game because she was asking questions and shit. And he was just like, and I asked him like a question or two. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't want to like and he just like give you the game, man. Like, man, if I was you, I'd do this, I'd do that. This was when I was rapping. I was, and I'm thinking he
that nigga
playing.
used to rap.
Yeah, yeah,
Damn, that man used to rap. That shit is funny. Like, oh man, like, damn, that's funny as hell. Like,
yeah. That I mean, he was like, when I used to rap, da da da. And then I told him about a situation when I had did the 312 awards and I sent it to Uncle Hank. Uncle Hank, one of my favorites. So when I'm seeing the nigga, I'm kind of like overly doing my part. I'm Uncle Hank. I'm chasing the bitch shit around. Uncle Hank. He finally give me a picture and shit. I'm going upstairs. I'm over here tweaking the whole time. But it was just like I was enjoying and embracing that moment. So I told him when I seen him, I said, hey, I know what not to do no more. Huh? I see you just treat your guys normal, shake your hand, acknowledge you, and keep it moving. Yeah.
it, it's crazy though, cause on folks' grade, like, I never, like, I never really been around, like, I have, but then I haven't though. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I seen Mike Epps one time in person. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
I ain't gonna say like I was starstruck, but I was fake kind of starstruck for a second though, cause I'm like, nigga,
Yeah.
this is Mike Epps type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't on some like some fan shit. It's on some like, nigga, this really Mike Epps though type shit. You feel me? Like,
Exactly.
OT, cause like I seen this nigga in the hood though, and this was just a couple months ago. Like, this was in the summertime. This was last summer. Motherfucking motherfuckers was having a little block club party and shit like that. This wasn't my hood and nothing like that. This was like I was in somebody else shit. I'm like 59th or some shit. Like I can't even remember where the fuck we was at, but we was in somebody block club party.
Hmm.
And the nigga that came out there, and when the nigga walked up and shit, he playing this shit, laughing, joking, talking to everybody, talking shit, like a regular nigga. I'm looking at this nigga, I'm like, folks, this really Mike Epps right here though. Like, folks, like I'm damn, like on some damn, I never thought I'd have seen this nigga in person. Like, and this nigga, like, he like a regular ass nigga type shit. Like,
Hell yeah.
he, like, he ain't come out there all starstruck and, oh, nigga, don't touch me and what the band fall back the fuck up. Like, the nigga walked out there with no security. Like, he has security, but like, they went all on his body and shit like that,
Yeah.
like pushing him away from niggas and shit. Like, he literally walking through the crowd, like, effortlessly, like,
Chilling.
ain't like chilling though. You know what I'm saying? Like, basically, like, he gave me the vibe of like one of your old ass uncles and shit like that that came to the barbecue
Mhm,
type
yeah.
shit. Nigga just pulled like he gave me that type of vibe. I'm like, man, that's a regular ass nigga, man. What the
Yeah.
fuck? Oh, feels great. So that's what's up, man. That's what's up. So I ain't gonna lie, just based off that first song, you know what I'm saying? I'm low key thirsty to hear this other song, you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
So
sir.
before we get into cardio lenses, you know what I'm saying? Like, just tell me a little bit about like the studio session and like what was the idea around cardio lens, you know what I'm saying?
Man, Cuddy, yeah, Liz, man. Actually, me and Cuddy put that together. Shout out Cuddy, aka the Runts. And a lot of times, like I have them just come over and record me too. I record myself. Sometimes I like to just have that, like, just let me be an artist. shit, so I ain't gotta sit here and be pressing buttons and shit. So but on this day particularly, like he was sending some beats over and shit like that. Because a lot of times he'd come over and make the beats right then and here. You feel what I'm saying? But sometimes he just send beats. You know what I'm saying? Whoever like him or whatever, just be like, all right, I'm fuck with that one. So it was one of the beats he directly sent to me, like, hey, I think you'll fuck with this. So I mean, I'm talking about as soon as I put that joint on, like I just said the word, I couldn't even it just came out. Like as soon as I heard the beat, I pressed it. I already set it up because I heard a glimpse of the beat, and if it's a good beat for me, I don't like to sit on beats. I just gotta record it. You know what I'm saying? Because if I keep thinking about it, and it's not for me in my process, it's not gonna sound the same. So, like I gotta attack it right then and there. So I heard a little glimpse of the beat. I turned that joint on, and I just started saying some cool shit.
hey, hey, you know it's so crazy. As far as I can remember being on this show or being a part of Fusion Radio in general, I never remember hearing a nigga break their song down like that. You say, man, I just jumped on that bitch and said some cool shit.
Great, literally. I have
Hell
no
no.
objection.
Hey, hey, it be like that, man. So we finna go and get into this Cartier lens, man. Who do we have on the podcast today? We got my boy Crypto Dex. You know what I'm saying? We've been having a great conversation so far, man. So we finna go and get into this Cartier lens, man. Let me know how my boy doing. Drop some fire emojis or something in the chat. Let my boy know how you coming, man. Hold on.
Yeah, I just be trapping for fun. These niggas overreacting, these niggas ain't rapping, they yapping they gums. Bitch, I can sell it the fastest, I do it with passion, while packing the gun. Them niggas was talking like they about that action, but what the fuck happened at I'm counting money, while chillin' in the back of the Benz. Geeking up, pop me another one, boot up like rockets and Tim. At 50 and Gucci and Louis look good on me in the bank when I be walking it in. Count it again, I'm seeing the purpose with Cartier lens. Dirty be all on my lung. Don't make us act up with none. Fuck around, back out the gun. Then I black out like a nun. Mama, I get it. I just be busy on business. You can just tell that I'm winning the way that I walk into you on my linen. Having no more shit, water on my wrist like diving in the ocean. That purple in my cup, I'm high off the potion. We're here, they gon' try to demote it. This shit is killing ferocious. This Draco so big and I can't even tote it. The money so thick and I can't even fold it. I'm fucking his bitch and he didn't even notice. Yeah, I just be trapping for fun. These niggas overreacting, these niggas ain't rapping, they yapping they gums. Bitch, I can sell it the fastest, I do it with passion while packing the gun. Them niggas was talking like they about that action, but what the fuck happened to them? I'm counting money, watching in the back of the Benz. Geeking up, pop me another one, boot up like rockets and Tim. 50 and Gucci and Louis look good on me in the bank when I be walking it in. Count it again, I'm seeing the purpose with Cartier lens.
That's what I'm talking about, my boy. So what was that? That was that Cartier lens by my boy Crypto Dex. Shout
Yeah.
out everybody that's tuning in, that's tapping in with us right now. You know what I'm saying? Shout out everybody that's doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. So I ain't see that just threw me off. I hate when people call me when I'm doing what I'm doing, especially when my phone on do not disturb. Don't call me two
Hey,
times, three
I,
times trying to get
I
through.
got a
Clearly,
unreleased song right now called Don't Call My Live." Like with me and Cuddy, the same producer right there. We got a song called "Don't Call My Live." Don't call it. You
and
see, I'm on live.
and then this the crazy part about it. Clearly, whoever it is, I ain't gonna say can't be important, but whoever it is clearly don't fuck with me like that. Because if you know what time it is, it's 7:30. Bitch, you know I'm doing my show right now. Why you calling me? Like,
No, not
why
the.
you calling me? You know what I'm saying?
You know what gets
Hey,
me the
bro.
most? Like I'm on live, like we on live now, and your homie, it be one of your best homies too. He gonna call you. It be like, "What you on, nigga? You just see me on live. Tell us what I'm on."
Feels great. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. what I was gonna say. So the summer is vastly approaching, my boy. It's vastly approaching. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So with that being said, what's something that you got in store for us? Is it like a project, a tape? You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
some visuals? Like what's something that we should be in store for from Crypto
yeah,
Dexter? Something.
man. I got putting together right now for some visuals. Do something for Cartier Lens and Paid for the Love. Um, I got the Bitcoin bully on the way. I ain't giving no dates. That joint just dropping. Just be ready. Got that Bitcoin bully on the way. And um, while I'm working, I might just drop some in between just to do it. You know?
Mm.
And I tell people too, be in tune. Skull Life Forever, man. We working on some swim team, the whole swim. You know that. So we working on a lot of little stuff. So coming from all different type of angles right now.
Hey man, I ain't gonna lie. I'm kind of jealous too, man, because I ain't got a chance to come to one of them studio sessions yet, man. Because y'all be in that bitch live.
And look, all you gotta do is I'll make sure I start, you know what I'm saying, giving you personal invites. You know what I'm saying? Because I know everybody be there with it. Like you might got this one gentleman trying to put everything together, make sure everybody together, this guy trying to get there and that. And there might be somebody left out like me that's like I ain't gotta do much, but be like, hey, you wanna pull up to the studio? Feel me?
Yeah, like, but I ain't gonna flex though. You know, I'm like,
No, I think somebody it cut out when you were saying what you said.
yeah, cause motherfuckers calling me and shit like that. I'm trying to see like what. I hope when I get off here, I hope it's something real important. Cause in first grade, why motherfuckers steady calling me like they don't know what fucking time it is? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But
I love this show.
you know what I'm saying? But before we get up out of here, though, my boy, you know what I'm saying? I need you to do two things for me. You know what I'm saying? Before we get up out of here. First thing I need you to do, I definitely got to get a people your social medias and stuff like that so they can tap in with your movement and follow everything you're doing. Go check out your good music. You feel me? Tap in with the swim team. Tap in with everything you got going on. So you definitely got to get them that.
Yeah. Before I do that though, man, I need one small favor from you, right? I'm about to make this interview for a slight 1 minute or two about you, cause you a dope ass artist. So I gotta throw a curveball, right? So now
Cool.
we switching policies. You driving the plane now, man. So what's to you with this good music, man? First of all, when I first met you, you know what I'm saying? Fortunately, I met you at the radio station, you know what I'm saying? You so much of a well mannered, put together gentleman, you feel me? Like come off respectful, professional. Like I have I'm not gonna say no shit like that, but it's like you didn't come off like the way you really like
For sure.
you see a nigga outside that microphone, you see him outside, like this guy really, you feel me? And it's lovable and respectful, but you know, like, all right,
Yeah, for sure. For
let me
sure.
make sure I come over there with hugging hands and handshakes, and don't just roll over here, cause he brought the community out, like. So I said all that to say is, man, like, what are you working on?
um, First, I want to say thank you because, like, I
Yeah,
don't, hey, I don't be trying to, like, I don't be trying to be on that, bro. Like, I'm a real humble ass nigga, bro. Like,
yeah,
I ain't on that. You get what I'm saying? But, like, when people say shit like that, though, it be like, it ain't funny, but it's like, I. I like when people actually get me though, like when people understand, like, yeah, I'm a humble soul, but like it could be one of those
yeah,
type shit like
one hundred
like
percent.
but I ain't on that though. Like I ain't on that. Like it's straight peace, love. I ain't on that. But like it could be one of
I,
those.
I, I, I know.
So I definitely love that you acknowledge that. You know what I'm saying? But like as far as me as an artist though, on a serious note though, like me as an artist, really all I'm really trying to do, bro, and what I'm focused on this summer in general, cause like my mind state right now is like just to focus on the summer. Like I ain't trying to think too far ahead as far as like, these next couple months. I really want to lock in on like May, June, July, August type shit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So while I'm at it, I'm like, I'm thinking about my career. While I'm at, I'm like, I started in 2016, really started taking it serious 2019. Been really trying to figure out the sound, what I want to work with, what type of artist I am, and shit like that. So now these last couple joints I didn't put out, I kind of not necessarily figured it out, but I kind of see like where motherfuckers want me to go with it type shit. You know what I'm saying? I kind of see like where the fans fucking with me at, where they not fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, that's cool. So what I want to do is I want to build the awareness, like, cause in my head I'm looking at it like, yeah, it's people that know me because of the radio shit. It's a couple of people that know me because of the music shit, but it's still a lot of people, especially in our city, that don't know who the fuck I am at all. You know what I'm saying? So
Hey,
I'm like,
amen.
I'm, I'm focused on like just trying to build my brand and trying to build my fan base. Cause it's like I told myself, I'm like, man, it's not the music, bro. It's not that you garbage. It's not that you ain't got it like the boss. It's not that. It's just the fact that, bro, don't nobody fucking know you. Who the fuck you think you is? You ain't made it yet to think like you just can drop a song and don't feel like you gotta do no work behind that. Ain't gotta go outside, ain't gotta shake no hands, ain't gotta network, ain't gotta politic, ain't gotta support nobody else. Like you ain't that yet to move like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
so then I ain't really been consistent either with the music. So I'm like, I need to work on my consistency and building that fan base. So I'm like, all right, if I could build that fan base and work on my consistency, I feel like the shit gonna
But
come. You know what I'm saying? Cause
gotta understand though what you contribute to the music. You feel me? Like you in media. You know what I'm saying? And you like one of the most important. So you taking time away from yourself to build this platform and put a spotlight on other artists. And a lot of people won't do that. You feel me? Like they make sure they spend their time themselves. So I commend you for doing that. You feel me? Like you put yourself to the side to make sure that you can put the conglomerate on other artists. You know what I mean? And guess what? It's all go backfire to you in all gratefulness and blessfulness, and it's all go come your way. You feel me? Because you took your time out on other artists. So why the universe don't owe you the same thing?
exactly. But see, it's so crazy though, bro. Cause on some real shit, exactly what you said is true. But I don't even look at it like that, bro. On some real shit, cause like I got a real passion for this type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like when Brian gave me the opportunity to be a part of his show and he brought me along and tucked me under the wing, you know what I'm saying? Like I looked at that like this a whole nother hat type shit. Like, cause me personally, I feel like I've been juggling three lives. I've been juggling my personal life,
Mm-hmm.
my radio life, and then my music life. You know what I'm saying? So right now, I don't even feel like I'm an artist right now. I'm in a whole different lane right now. Like, so it's like when it comes to supporting my fellow artists and coming out to different shows and networking with niggas and shit like that, like it's a little different for me because I'm like, I gotta network and put my name out there on some artist shit, but it's like I ain't gonna say I gotta fuck with niggas, but in some type of way, I gotta fuck with niggas because I'm a radio personality. So it's like I can't be on some, oh no, fuck that nigga, what the bam, I ain't fucking with him and all like I can't even look at it like that. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like I be on some more so like, okay, if we got issues, personal issues type shit, we won't even be in the same room in the first place. You know what I'm saying? We
Absolutely.
won't even be around each other. So if that's not the case, it's all love over here on some
Mm-hmm.
artist shit and on some radio personality shit. Like, if it's to the point where if I could look at you and know, like, I ain't got no problem with that, man. I ain't never even had no words with that, man. It's like
Exactly.
I'm gonna show some love because shit, I ain't got no reason not to show you no love. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's a little different with me, bro. Like these plus two on some real nigga shit, bro. Like these last couple months and years and shit like that, I've been doing a lot of growing up. I can honestly say like I've been doing a lot of growing
Yes,
up. Like
sir.
just going through certain things in my life really then matured me and put me in a mind state like all that pet ass shit and all that goofy shit, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like that shit for the birds, especially like with situations like losing Brian. You know what I'm saying? Like
And
losing Brian put me in a mind state of like the shit that all y'all been telling me, like, bro, you can't stop. You got to keep going. You got to keep his legacy alive. You got to keep Fusion Radio alive. So like, in order to keep Fusion Radio alive, I'm not saying I gotta beat Brian, but I gotta beat Brian in my own way. because I seen how bro supported all y'all. I seen how he treated all y'all. Like when I could honestly say that man looked at all y'all the same.
Yeah.
No matter how many records you sold, no matter how many albums you dropped, no matter how many followers you had, he looked at all y'all the same because he wanted to get all y'all the same respect. Wanted to put this he wanted to highlight and put the spotlight on everybody. So it wasn't just like he was only fucking with underground artists, wasn't fucking with the mainstream artists, or just fucking with the mainstreams and one looking at the underground. Like, if anything, if you really want to be technical, he really fucked with the underground artists more than he fucked with the mainstream artists. And it ain't like no shade or nothing.
I seen the with an art on there, writing books. You feel
You
me?
know what
So
I'm saying? So it's
like
like,
any form of art.
it's
I seen
like,
a lady talking about her paints on there, and I'm like, man, see, that's what I love. Y'all creating a platform for artists, and artists don't mean you just rapping on the beat. Feel me? Like, you could dance and be an artist or paint, fucking whatever you do. Like artistry is like so broad of a word. You feel what I'm saying? And you guys like open up a platform for that, and it's like we need more of that. You know what I'm saying? For real.
exactly. Because it's like, it's one of those things where we just trying to show people that you can show love in this city. And like, you don't have to not show love. You get what I'm saying? Like, it don't have to be fake love. It could be real, genuine love. Cause like, we honestly want to see all y'all win. We want to see all y'all make it, even though we understand everybody can't win and everybody can't make it. But we want that for everybody. Cause like, I honestly feel like, bro, if you was to make it today, that shit ain't got nothing to do with me. And that's not gonna stop nothing that I'm gonna do. So me sitting up here not sharing your shit and not supporting you, like, basically what I'm trying to say is me supporting you ain't gonna stop nothing that I'm doing. It's not gonna take no light off me to put some light on you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Fact, you never know. Like, man, you keep sharing that one person, art, that one artist. Yeah, he been getting 10 shares and 10 likes only, but like eventually he might pop off and see you. Like, man, you the only one been sharing my music, and you feel me? And you're not even doing it for that purpose, but you know that's just how things go, man. You being genuine, genuine things happen to genuine people.
I swear to God. And like, not even to just the name dropping no shit like that, but bro, I didn't got a chance since I've been a part of this show, bro. I didn't got a chance to chop it up and meet so many amazing people. Like, for example,
Yeah.
Star Benz. I met Star Bands before Star Bands was Star Bands. You get what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? And that's not to diminish nothing she got going on, or
Absolutely.
nothing she had going on then. I'm just saying, like, when I met Star Bands was still an underground artist trying to get her name off the ground. This was still a young kid in high school starting to make music and shit like that. She hadn't took off yet. This one Star Bands that we know today. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And in the next couple weeks, next couple months, that girl turned the fuck up and was doing her motherfucking thing. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't like she wasn't doing her thing then. It was just, I'm just saying, like, you never know who the fuck you talking to and who could be something different in the next couple
Yeah.
weeks, next couple months. That's just like me talking to you. Shit, nigga. You could be somebody totally different in the next couple weeks, next couple months, and then we'd be sitting back looking at this interview like, damn, folks said that shit. Folks said that shit.
That's why I
You get what
want
I'm saying?
reverse engineer this and make it, you know what I'm saying, give it a small little, session about you because man, I know like you spend so much time on us as artists and shit like that and you know what I'm saying, you're so humble. But when I see you on the stage, you feel what I'm saying? Like and I hear your music, it's like, holy shit, this is not who I met. You feel me? Like I met a professional, nice young gentleman. You feel what I'm saying? Cool dude. Smooth as
Cause
hell.
also
But when
though,
that
bro,
music come on, I'm in a crowd. Oh,
cause it's like
yeah.
also, bro, if you want to keep it 100 too, I respect this man platform like to the utmost. Like I respect the fuck out this platform. So it's like when I became a part of this show, I told myself like all that gang, rah rah, all that. We not bringing none of that shit to this man platform. We not bringing none of that smoke, none of that heat because what the fuck I look like. This man gave me an opportunity to better my life, to put my name out there, to help me do what I'm trying to do, and help my name put me out there with the Chicago circuit. And I'm gonna come fuck up what this man been doing for 17 years
Mm-hmm.
with this goofy shit. You know what I'm saying?
And
Like
nah,
bringing bad vibes and bad energy to what this man doing. Like, no, I gotta come and be a professional. Like, cause I want people to take me serious as a professional. So you gotta come off as a
as
professional. You know what I'm
a
saying? Like,
professional, exactly. Like they
So
say, treat others how you want to be treated.
exactly. You get what I'm saying? And like shit, how I be looking at it, bro? When I was doing my show with bro, I was looking at it like, yeah, I'm being a radio person, but I was looking at it like, shit, nigga, this is another opportunity for me to network. You know what I mean? Like, for example, this relationship right here, it started at Fusion Radio. You know what I'm saying? Even
Yes,
though it
sir.
morphed into what it is now, and motherfucker then got chances to pop out together and build that relationship. But think about it, it started with Fusion Radio. But I got a chance to link up with you on my own type of time. You got my number, I got your number. Like shit, then morphed into whatever it's gonna become in the future. So you never know.
Absolutely.
Cause that's how I be looking at it, bro. Like I look at it like, okay, I got a chance to be a part of this man show, and it's continuously blessing me to this day. All
Yep.
this shit that happened back then was supposed to happen
Hmm.
because all this, even Mean Brian. First off, Mean Brian came from meeting Felice. If I never met Felice and never chopped it up with her and paid that little bread, that little $25 to get an interview with her, Brian would have never saw me. So if Brian would have never saw me, he'd have never sent me an email to get it to get an interview on Fusion Radio. And if I'd have never did the interview with him, I would have never made the relationship with him. I never made the relationship. This none of this shit would be going on. You get what I'm
Oh
saying? So
no,
it's like I'm a firm believer in everything happens for a reason. It's a
divine and
reason that
purpose.
out of most of the artists that I interviewed and chopped it up with, we still got a relationship. It's a
Yeah,
reason behind that. Because now you see, I got a relationship with Hef. I got a relationship with all these other people. We starting to come together, connect. We connecting the dots around this motherfucker. Now you see a lot of the niggas that was at the show with us, they venturing off and doing shit with other niggas that was at the show and all this other shit. Now you seeing other niggas on other motherfuckers podcasts and all type of shit. Like you see us as Chicagoans coming together just off one relationship, making another one. We all just networking and fucking with each other. That's how it's supposed to
turn
go. You know what I'm
the
saying?
city up. Like now, we actually turning the city up as far as like the way it's supposed to be. Feel me?
Exactly. You
Like
get what I'm saying? And ain't nobody coming at nobody on some, yeah, where you from, what you claim. Yeah, I heard you be over there with them niggas. No, it be all love. When I was at that show, I didn't have no nigga at that show come at me a certain type of way, say some weird shit. It was all love,
man,
all good embraces. You feel me? Good vibes, good energy. You get what I'm saying? Niggas trying to lock in and work. That's the type of shit I like. You get what I'm saying?
you can't ask for more, man. It's peaceful. You know what I'm saying? Everybody coming there with good energy. And what I like about it the most is that you actually got the crowd engaging. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm sure as an artist you've been to shows or a showcase. There's 10 of y'all. The nigga in the middle probably brung half of the people, but once he go, everybody done left. You number 8. Everybody gone. You like, damn, like, so, but everybody make it through. That's shit
Hell
be
yeah.
wet, though.
So that's what's up, my boy. So I ain't gonna lie, we talked about a lot of great shit on here today, man. We
Yeah.
talked about a lot of great stuff today, man. This was definitely a great episode. You know what I'm saying? Episode 21 of Fusion Radio Uncut. But the last thing I need you to do before you get up out of here, I definitely need at least one piece of advice. You know what I'm saying? Like I always tell my artists and just different guests that come on here, it can either be a piece of advice that you feel like an artist should know, or it could be a piece of advice that you feel like a person in general should know. But I need at least one piece of advice before we get up out of here.
Yeah. They say sky's the limit, but space is the beginning, man. Don't limit
Mm.
yourself to the sky. Feel what I'm saying? That's just one limit. That's one chapter. You go past that, man. So don't ever, don't ever put yourself in a category where you feel like you can't do it bigger than what you want to. And I don't care whatever you're doing. You know what I'm saying? You can be a doctor, you can be an astronaut, you can be a rapper, whatever, a lawyer. But don't settle yourself for the limit. You know that space is the beginning. Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about, my boy. So who do we have here on Fusion Radio Uncut today? You feel me? For episode 21, my boy Crypto Dex, man. You already know we coming. We on some swim team shit. We breaking all these narratives up. We getting this motherfucking money, killing their ass on these beats on phonogram. We doing
Yeah.
our motherfucking thing. You feel me? And we putting this shit together though, because that's what they hate to see. They hate when we come together as a people. Because you know one thing, another thing that I liked about these last couple shows I've been going to, bro,
Hmm.
a lot of the artists look just like me. You get what I'm saying? they look just like me. And not saying it like that, like to make this a race thing and nothing like that,
Mm-hmm.
because that ain't what I'm trying to make it. I'm just saying like it's a good feeling when you see a lot of people that's doing the same thing that look just like you, and we not all in competition. Ain't
Mm-hmm.
nobody fighting. It ain't no bullshit. Like, and then we all supporting one another. You get what I'm saying? That's what I'm
Right.
trying to say. I ain't trying to make it a race thing. It's just it's good to see that type of
Hell
shit, especially coming
yeah.
from my city where it's all type of goofy shit that divide us already. You get what I'm saying?
And not only the city, but for what a part of the city we've been doing this shit at. You feel me? Like, come
Oh,
on now.
for real.
You know, it's well known. It's not a secret on the east side of Chicago how we can get. You know what I'm saying? And how
For
segregated it can
real.
be. You can be on this block, the next block they don't. You feel me? And for all of us gentlemen and ladies and all that shit, and all of us great people can come in one room and make that shit happen, bro. Fuck yeah.
That's what I'm talking about, my boy. So we finna go ahead and get up out of here, man. Sign out for episode 21, man. Just be safe, stay blessed, and continue to do your thing, man. Like I said, you got the number and shit like that, so that ain't no problem. So just hit my line, my boy. Be smooth.
Yes, sir. Go life up and swim.
Yeah,
Yo.
thirsty.